What's up everybody, Tony here with iTech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kingpad SA10 by Vastking. It's a 10-inch tablet running Android 10. It has a 1920 by 1200 IPS display. It's got a 1.6 gigahertz octa-core processor, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of onboard storage. It also has a 13 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. It also has a 6,000 milliamp hour battery and GPS. So first we're going to go ahead and see what you get inside the box. Then we'll go ahead and take a look at the tablet itself. Now you can get this on Amazon. I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick it up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use that link because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So here we have the tablet. I'm going to put that off to the side for just a second. Here we have a thank you card. We have our SIM ejector tool. We have some manuals here. Here we have a USB-A to USB Type-C charging cable. And here we have our little charging adapter, which is 5 volts, 2 amps. So here is the tablet itself. It's got a nice protector on the screen here, so we'll just peel that off. So right off the bat, the tablet does feel like it's premium because the body is made of all aluminum, which I always appreciate. And it's got that a nice glass front. It's got a good weight to it. It's not super heavy. Feels sturdy. On the side here we have our volume rocker and our power button. On the bottom here we have our 2 speakers, our headphone jack, and our USB Type-C with a little microphone. And then on the top here we have our expansion slot for an SD card. So build quality as of right now seems really good. Like I said, it's got that aluminum unibody design. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so now that everything's been set up, let's go ahead and take a look at the settings here. So right out of the box, it came with a 95% battery, which is great. You don't have to really charge it up. You can just kind of take it out and use it right away. Now this does also have 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi antennas. Go ahead and take a look at the display here. It does not have a brightness sensor, so when you adjust the brightness, it will stay at whatever you set it to, and I have it set to 100% right now. You can also turn on dark theme, which makes everything pretty much dark in the system settings. It also has touch gestures, which I also love. So you can just swipe up to go home, swipe left, or I'm sorry, swipe right to go back. Very easy, kind of like Apple. Now, as far as the sound goes, it's very loud. But even though it's loud, it's very trebly. There's really not a lot of range to the sound. So whatever you're going to get from the sound is just going to be straight treble. As far as the storage goes, right out of the box, I haven't installed anything. It used 7.58 gigs of 32 gigabytes. Like I said, you can also use expandable storage if you need to put more storage in here. It's got your GPS. It doesn't have any Face ID or anything like that. You need to use, like a pattern or a pin to unlock it if you want to use a security. It does not have tap to wake either. So if you want to wake it up, you need to hit that power button at the top. Like I said, I have touch gestures enabled. So you just scroll back and forth. No lag here. Looks pretty good. Go ahead and play a YouTube video. So this is in 1080p. You can play up to 1080p YouTube videos, Netflix, anything like that. And the quality looks really good. Again, I'm going to give you a little sample of what the sound sounds like. It's going to be pretty loud, but it's pretty much all treble. Moving on my face and moving down, you constantly have to pull it up, and it gets in your mouth, and it's kind of annoying. So this company reached out to me. So let's do a little bit of web browsing here. So here is Google. I just Googled today's news. Scrolls pretty good. Don't really see any lag here. Seems to be working pretty good. We'll just go ahead and click on something here. And like I said, it's got those touch gestures. So if you want to go back, you can just swipe to the right and it'll take you back to the screen, which is nice. Again, everything on the screen is nice and clear and crisp. So let's go ahead and download some games and see what it can do in there. The brightness seems to be pretty good, especially when you're inside. Again, it's at 100%. I'll go ahead and put it down to 50 and we'll see what it looks like there. So as you can see, the brightness is at about 54%. We're inside and you can still see everything very easily. So for indoor use, you can usually get away with about 50% brightness and still be able to see everything very easily. Especially if you're in a dark room, you can turn it down pretty much all the way and save a lot of battery life. Okay, so now we've got some games installed. I've put Asphalt, my favorite PUBG and Call of Duty, and we're going to see how well the tablet performs with that. So we'll go ahead and load up some Asphalt. Okay, so here we are playing some Asphalt. Graphics look pretty good, and this is on the highest setting that we can put. So we go into settings here, and we go into game settings, we go into sound and display. As you can see, the quality is on high, and that's the best that we can do. So we'll go ahead and play that and see what happens. So the game is definitely playable on this tablet, and again, the graphics are set on high. I didn't notice any lag. So if you want to play Asphalt, definitely playable on this tablet. Okay, here we are inside PUBG, and I have the settings, graphic settings set as high as they'll go right now. So here we see we can only use balanced. That's the highest it'll go, HD or greater. It says the option will be available soon, so we can't play that right now. So the most you can do is balanced with a medium frame rate. So we'll go ahead and hit OK. Doesn't look too bad. There was just a tiny bit of lag, but I think that was from the connection rather than the tablet not being able to handle any of the graphics. I knocked him out.
Marked a location.
So the graphics aren't horrible. The game is definitely playable. The lag you saw, like I said before, I don't think was because of the graphics. I think it was probably the connection. There might have been, too much stuff loading in or whatnot. But right now, since I've been playing, I haven't seen any lag. You saw I killed a couple people. Again, the graphics are stuck at a certain level because I guess PUBG won't let you put it any higher. Now, whether that's because of the GPU on here or what, it is what it is. But if you want to get your PUBG fix, you can definitely play it on this tablet. So here we are playing a little Call of Duty Mobile. Looking smooth so far. Graphics aren't too horrible. Okay, so here we are in a little multiplayer match. So we'll go into our settings here. We'll see what the graphics are set at. So graphics quality is set to low, and there's nothing we can do about that. Frame rate is medium. So at the lowest setting, you're going to be able to play Call of Duty Mobile. Graphics aren't going to be the best, but still, you can still get a quick game in if you really need to. Here's some video quality from the rear camera. One little annoyance that I did find out when I was trying to do some video recording with the tablet was good placement for my left hand. Because the camera is kind of centered on the back of the tablet, I found that my hand would obstruct the camera often. Another thing I noticed for the camera, the rear camera is only capable of doing 720p and the front camera is only able to do 480. And then here is some audio and video quality from the front selfie camera. It is super bright outside right now. And then here are some camera samples from the rear camera. As you can see, the picture quality for the rear camera is actually pretty good when there's sufficient lighting. But as you can see in the Christmas tree picture, there was less light and the picture was more grainy and pixelated. Battery life on this tablet also isn't that bad either. What I did for my test was I charged it all the way up to 100%. Then I streamed YouTube videos for as long as the battery would hold out, and I got about 9 hours of screen on time, which isn't that bad. The brightness was also put to 50% because most of the time for your viewing, 50% is going to be good for indoors. And of course, if you raise it to anything higher than that, you're going to get less screen on time as you increase the brightness. So after getting to use this tablet for a little bit now, I definitely notice a little bit of lag when you're scrolling through the main screens here. It doesn't seem to do it when you're in your settings. It seems pretty smooth when you're in your settings here, but when you're on your main pages, there is definitely a little bit of lag scrolling through that. So that's just something to keep in mind. And that is also with basically no background tasks. It's just the settings that I had open. As you can see, there is definitely a little bit of lag here. Now the lag is most likely something due to the software, and I'm sure that they could probably fix that, but as far as my experience goes right now, this is what I'm seeing. So another thing about the brightness, it's definitely bright enough for pretty much anywhere inside, but the brightness definitely cannot handle outside light, especially if it's in direct sunlight. If it's not in direct sunlight, you will be able to still see the screen a little bit, but if it's in direct sunlight, you're not going to be able to see the screen at all. So as far as my feelings on this tablet, for the build quality, it's definitely got a build quality. It's good material, it's a solid tablet, it doesn't feel like it's going to break, so build quality is definitely good. Battery life, it's got pretty good battery life. As you saw, I got about 9 hours of screen on time, and that was at 50% brightness. And again, that's perfectly fine for indoor use. Sound is definitely loud. It doesn't have a lot of range, but it has a lot of volume. Picture quality is okay. It'll get you by in a pinch, but I definitely wouldn't want this camera solely for taking pictures of things that I want to remember. You definitely want a better quality camera, but it'll get you by in a pinch. Picture quality is also really good. I didn't see any issues, especially when you're watching videos on YouTube or Netflix. It definitely has a very good picture. But I guess my biggest cons for this tablet are definitely going to have to be with the lag that I experienced and the lack of capability of the GPU. But other than that, if you're going to use this tablet for, browsing the web, listening to music, watching streaming videos, anything like that, it's definitely going to be a very capable tablet for you. So again, I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick this up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.